Hey guys, it's John Lemon Exotics here. I posted a picture of this on my Facebook, but I wanted to do a little video on my newest custom build I did for myself, just because I'm pretty proud of it. So this is basically a 12-bin FB40 rack. FB40s are very similar size to the 50 or 55 series with ARS. So you can see the tubs are pretty deep, and so these are good for smaller adult ball pythons as well as like subadult stuff like that. Obviously these have the built-in water cup holders, the deli cup holders, whatever, and that kind of stuff. It also has back heat built into it, so there's two strips of 12-inch back heat, one running down the two back areas. And then what I did was I put in this piece of tile, basically, which is like a super nice glossy, I don't know, it's really designed for bathrooms, but I used it for this because I think it'll be really cool to take photos on it. So I think what I'm gonna do to keep it kind of safe is I'll put like a towel over the top of this for just like general daily situations. That way like stuff like snake pee, stuff like that doesn't get stuck on the top of this, or like putting bins down and I want to scratch up this surface. Because I think it looks really pretty, and just this piece of tile cost me like $40. So I'm trying not to mess it up, because for me that's a lot of money on a piece of tile. But I just think it looks really cool and has this really cool like brownish goldish colors mixed with a really cool grayish blue coloration. I think it'll be a good contrast for a lot of the ball python morphs and just snake morphs in general, because of like it has a lot of natural, like relatively neutral tones that will kind of like really accentuate the natural coloration of a lot of the snakes. So that's my thought. Let me know what you guys think. I can do these custom, but they would have to be local because obviously this is fragile and heavy. This piece probably weighs like 30 pounds, even though it's like maybe a ½ inch thick. It's pretty heavy. And then obviously the rack it's actually quite difficult to assemble. So I can only imagine for someone that's relatively new to building racks, which is why they're paying me to do it, would have a hard time reassembling this. So definitely would want to get this bought and like custom made for the person, and it would have to be like a local pickup kind of situation, because I wouldn't want to have to disassemble it then pack it up for you to reassemble it. And the assembly of this was kind of tricky. I actually had to redo it one time because the legs didn't quite line up right. Even though they lined up at the top, when I was putting the shelves in, they didn't line up quite right at the bottom, and it was making everything a little bit wonky. So I had to cut some of the shelves, not the shelves, the legs to fit. So this is kind of like a custom thing. Like, these aren't exactly easy to build, but yeah, I could do it, and it's kind of fun because it's like something different than just all my other designs. I like to do new designs. That's why I'm doing mostly custom builds now, because just making a pile of the same racks is quite tedious and not mentally stimulating. And the whole point of this is for me to like kind of have a creative outlet. So if you have ideas that you think of, you can run them by me. I can give you a quote. I can tell you if they're possible or like practical would be the better word, because obviously some things are entirely possible, but they're just going to be cost prohibitive and maybe not the best choice for XPVC. XPVC has its limitations just like everything, but yeah, we also could do these in white or black. I could do belly heat, I could do back heat, I could do side heat. We could do no heat. We can use any size tubs you want. We don't have to do we can do Freedom Breeder, we can do Vision, we can do ARS, we could do Sterilites, we could do whatever. Iris, doesn't matter, as long as you have the tubs, and I probably need at least a couple of them as like a template, so that way I can make sure the spacing is good and everything like that. We can do them around anything. We can do them around bay racks. Though it'd be kind of, yeah, you could do it over a bay rack. That's no problem, because the top part is basically built up, and then I created a recess for the tile to fit in here. You don't have to put a piece of tile on top of this. And honestly, I would have liked it to be slightly smaller, so that way the tile could have gone all the way to the edge. But this tile piece was 24 by 48 inches, and this rack is 28 inches wide, so it just wasn't possible to do it that way. But it still looks pretty good to me. I like it. I like this nice shiny surface. it's so pretty. I don't know. That's I almost wanted to like put it on the sides too, but then I was like, that's gonna make it really heavy and it's kind of unnecessary and all that. But hey, if you want to do that, we can do that. I have no problem doing it. I like trying to figure out, problem solve, stuff like that. So yeah, reach out to me if you want a custom build. I am a little backed up right now because, you know, it's just one of me, and I still have to do everything with the animals and managing the business and everything. So this is something I do more in my spare time. And so, you know, I get backed up because sometimes I don't have a lot of spare time. But yeah, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching. Maybe you got an idea from this. Definitely check out limpingexotics.com. Definitely like and subscribe the channel. So click the little thingy right now, and have a great day.